I also wanted to talk to you a little bit about, things you should do or should not do in terms of, maximizing your value.
Right. We're doing a little talk with the UCLA dental students that's doing their pedo rotation. It gives us a chance to start marketing and our company to the guys who are still in school.
One, we believe in what we do here. We love what we do for
This is the Children's Dental Center of Greater Los Angeles. We were established back in 1995 as a nonprofit, a charity, to serve dentally underserved families in the local community.
Hopefully change some of your minds to get into pedo, but also to expose you to an element that maybe you're not familiar with, and that is individuals that do need your help.
I really appreciate where I'm at in my career being able to give back. At one time I was just taking, and then I realized I'm at a point now and can no longer take. It's time to start giving back.
The Children's Dental Center works with UCLA Dental School, and we provide a pedo rotation for the dental program. For UCLA dental students, this is sometimes the only opportunity that they have to see pedo children, to actually provide clinical care for a pedo child, not in a dental environment.
So there's a big thing in what we believe in and what we do here. So it's tough. Trust me, we have barely stayed open just recently, and I had to loan another 15 grand to us just so we could make payroll. I'm tired of doing that. It's not good. I'm gonna lose my house, I'll go broke, but I enjoy what we do. 60% of the money that is needed for the organization is through grants, through foundations, through corporations, through individual giving, and 40% is through earned income. Earned income is through the services that we provide to the children and the caregivers here at the center. Dr. Lanier was brought to the Children's Dental Center via Dr. Gary France.
How many are going into dental education? One, okay? So I assume the rest of you plan to practice outside, be it general dentistry, be it a specialty. You're going to practice on the outside. And I brought somebody here to give you some exposure. So without further ado, this is Dr. Jerry Lanier.
I'm the founder of Kids Dental Care. We have 14 locations. We're continuing to expand, and we're trying to grow the network. But just to give you a little bio on myself, I went to school on a public health scholarship. So at the time we had to go back and practice each year for that. So I did 4 years in the housing project in New Orleans working with kids. So I'm a general dentist that never specialized, but just that I got thrown into. That was the last thing I wanted to do was kids. But I did want to go to New Orleans, so I wound up down there seeing kids, and it just wound up, after you do that for so long, about 4 years of it, then you find out this is what I do now. I've been serving the underserved the whole time, and I've been very successful at it. Almost everybody wants to be that cosmetic dentist that charges $1,500 for a crown. That's what everybody wants. But then you can sit around all day and see 1 or 2 patients, if any, and you're not making the real money. If you really think about it, the money is made serving the masses. There's Tiffany's, but then there's Walmart. Don't think that you're going to make all the money drilling and filling. It's limited. You can never, you will not, a few people will get rich just drilling and filling. But the temptation is, especially what I do, is get dentists that come right out, and the first thing they do is compromise their ethics, or they never had any. All of a sudden, I've had guys come right out, and first year, I find that they're cheating. They're writing down they did composites on these teeth, and then my assistant said they never even touched that tooth. So I said, Doc, what's going on here? My assistant said, well, you said you wanted production. I was like, but that's not production. That's going to send us to jail, So people, and how you're just out of school and you have a license, you know how hard it is to get that license, how much money you got to pay back. Why would you even go there? And there's so many underserved kids in this community, all over California. 51% of all the kids in California are on Medicaid. 51%. That means that a lot of kids are in this underserved population that's not being served. There's a lot of opportunity there, but most people can't see it. You know, it's like diamonds in your backyard, but you're out searching for a diamond mine somewhere else. I'm encouraged because I think I found a place where people are looking and they're hungry for more knowledge and they need this thing. And it's just beautiful to establish a working relationship with a nonprofit.
It has been an absolute wonderful relationship, and I think going forward, we're going to be able to do so much together to help the kids and the caregivers in the local community.
We're all serving the underserved, so it's that the new word now is alignment. And that is what we're really finding is beautiful alignment going on here. Big part of what I'm really trying to do is just get people on board with change. We're going from Dentrix standalone to Dentrix Enterprise.
We're assuming that we started the process Monday. I'm saying we close Tuesday and Wednesday, open on Thursday.
The hard thing is to convey to people that I want you to feel uncomfortable, because now you got to get them out of their comfort zone. I know what you're saying, but it won't work for me. My vision clashed with that. I got to find a workaround.
I know his point exactly, I understand, but also I'm being very realistic. I know the problems we can have.
Because a lot of things in life, you can give up your hand. You know, people say, well, a black man to do this and get to this point, it's impossible. I don't think this is the first time I heard that we can't do something, but because I'd still be in Snow Hill. If that was the case, I'd still be sitting around with my boys.
Gonna try my best, just have this transition really smoothly and as fast as possible.
I'm always kind of going faster than they are because I just see the end of where I want to be.